What's up, guys? We're back with the budget squad. Now, from the last episode to this one, you're going to notice we're down 14,000 coins. And let me show you what we put that towards. We're going to replace our right tackle and go ahead and put Reef in there. He has the edge protector. And what I ended up doing is deciding to upgrade both tackles and make them both have the edge protector Kim. And that way they could help boost each other up. With the edge protector, you do get strength, awareness, and pass block. The other upgrades I made were to my right outside linebacker. I went ahead and took the one who's going to be best in coverage. Since I mainly just use her, Ryan Shazier, then I'm going to go ahead and upgrade him. And then our defensive tackle we're going to upgrade as well. I wanted someone who's going to be really good for us, who's going to help against the pass. Dontari Poe is more of a run stuffer kind of person. He has that 90 block shed, but he has low power move and finesse. Now, if we look at Fletcher Cox on the other side, he has 86 block shed, which isn't as high, but he has 91 power move, and that's really going to help us out. We have a dual threat of Poe being able to block, shed blocks. He's able to. It's kind of a dual threat. We have Poe shedding blocks, and then we have Fletcher Cox with his power move coming through helping us out. And that's the upgrades I decided to make before we get into some gameplay. The next upgrades I'm probably going to make are the corner, because I have a 71 there. And possibly, let's see, possibly wide receiver core. Even though I'm really happy with it right now, I know Rice is a limited use card, and so is the Le'Veon Bell. So if we look at those, I'll just go into here, just see how many contracts we have left with him. Then we have 8 more games that we can use, or up to 10 games. We've already used them for a couple, so we have a couple more we can use them for. And then we're going to look into investing into someone better at wide receiver and halfback, ones that are going to be more permanent for the team throughout our run at this. And in doing those upgrades, we got the team up to an 82 overall. We got 4,000 coins for that, and we got a pro pack. Let's see if we can get lucky and get anything out of the pro pack. Got a Mike Adams. We can sell that off. Sell off this Asiata. Basically everything here we're going to end up selling off unless we get a really nice gold card out of this. And so far we have not. We got Mutt Gear though, and I mean on this it's kind of worthless. We're not opening it up. And a left outside linebacker. Let's compare. But Mutt Gear is kind of worthless to us since we don't really need it. With the trainer, this is actually nice because I think... Well, you have like 21 contracts, and it's just a trainer. I know you can't sell or anything, but the Clay Matthews is faster, has better strength, better acceleration, better tackle. His play rec is kind of worse by 6. That's actually a pretty big difference. -1 block shed is whatever. His pursuit isn't as high, but he has better hit power. So I think I'm going to stick with Matthews and just sell off Doomerville. One pretty cool thing they added in is the season progress, and you can go through and look. And it shows our wins that we have. We have 5 more until we get in the playoffs. 3 more losses until elimination. And it shows the score and who we played. So one upside is if you play someone who's a cheese person or maybe even cheats and manipulates the UI or swerve glitches or anything like that, then you could report them if you wanted to do so. But for me, I mean, it's just there to show you guys here on my budget squad and even on my main squad that... like the scores of the people you played and their names. So if I were to play like Toke, for instance, then I could prove that now and show you that it's like, oh, I played a game with him and that was the score and this and that, and you can just kind of solidify that. But for this, it just shows that we lost our first game 7-13. We won our second one 7-3. It was really close and it was a really good game. And then week 3, we ended up winning 35-13, and that was really fun. Here are the teams. He has a 91, 91, 90. Big Daddy Quan 69. Okay. We have an 88, 87, 86. Hopefully we can do really well against this guy. I want to apologize because I haven't played in a couple days. Those games from before were recorded in bulk just so I could get those out of the way so I could do all that. So if you see me from this game to the last game kind of go down in skill, it's because I haven't really played in much time. Oh, I'm right there. Oh, man, he's going up deep. Swat the ball. Swat the ball. Good job. I see you. I don't know who that was. I can't even see the name. The camera panned away, but I'm super proud of him for doing that. It looked like he had caught it at first, and I don't want to say it's lucky. I did hit SWAT, but thank God that didn't happen. Alright, setting up at our 27. There we go. We've already scored. It only took us a couple plays. This guy, for some reason, blitzed twice in a row. I noticed it the first one because I went to run the ball with Bell. Picked up a few yards, but I saw everyone crowding towards it, and so I switched it around, and all I had to do was hit a slant, and he went all the way in. So far, this guy just isn't having the best luck. Alright, all we have to do is keep this guy from being able to chuck it deep. I always try to spy someone just in case. And, oh, wow, we whiffed. We whiffed completely. This guy does have a Derrick Henry, though. We need to keep track of that. I just can't believe we whiffed like that. It's a user! Oh, he blah, man. All right. He broke it up. I was there. I got really excited again. User! Don't break it up. What are you doing, safety? I know you're trying to get in. You're trying to feast with me, but, hey, I'm trying to eat, man. I'm trying to get these user picks, get these guys to quit. There we go, he quit. Let's get into another one. Here are the teams. This one, of course, is mine. We all know my players by now. But UN Mac has an 89, 89, 88. This is more fair. It's one of the more fair matches we've been in. A few of the others have been really high overalls. Alright, he's backing everyone up. He just doesn't want me to go deep on him. But I don't need to go deep. I'll just run the ball. And we'll see how this goes. If I can, I might just run the ball the whole game. And it'll be super boring. But he just keeps backing everyone off like that. And my tackles are more than capable of just picking someone up. Alright, we're left at a 4th and 2. I wonder what'll happen. I might look for RB. RB's wide open. Get across, Bell. Good job. Break tackles. He fumbled the ball, RB! No! Le'Veon. He was down. Someone up in top. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Thank you. He was down. I'm not even trying to be salty. He was just laying on the ground the whole time. Thank you. He was down for a second. I was like, okay, he got tackled. And the ball popped out like that, though? Popped out like that, though? But we got the ball. We're okay. I figured out why this guy backs everyone off. And it's because his coverage isn't that great. With 2 plays, I was able to get down here. And it looks like... yeah, there we go. We got 6 points. We got a touchdown. Even though his top 3 were higher overalls than mine, I don't know how great his team looks. He could just be like me and have a couple elites, and that's why it's up there like that. But his line so far, our line is doing really well against. And in the air, we're doing all right as well. Here we go. Let's create some magic. Let's get out here. Let's go. We picked up the blocks. We picked up the blocks. We're fast enough. Get out of here, boy. Oh, Cooks, I see you. I'm so happy we picked up Cooks. So far, he's been a game changer on my team, and he's only a 79 overall. I'm going to get a little cheeky on this. It's 3rd and 2. He could run the ball. He has a nice halfback, I think. He's just not running the ball. Oh, and apparently he doesn't know about the catching of the halfbacks. It's ass unless you get the right one. And even with the right ones, they don't catch it half the time. On the day I'm recording this, the Pro Bowl is going on later today. And let me know if you guys are going to watch that, because it's something personally that I've never watched. But it could be interesting to watch these people come out here. Matt, oh man, I thought we were going to be able to get that. I said Mac for some reason. I'm pretty sure that's Jerry. It's our #1 receiver. But I think it could be interesting to watch since I've never watched it. I don't know what exactly goes on. So if they're going to have some shenanigans happening, then that could possibly be interesting to watch. And the only thing I've really heard or know about it is that they don't go as hard as they normally would, which makes sense. It's not a game you don't really have much on the line. That it's mainly just people having fun, which is pretty awesome to watch. And it said under pressure, but I kind of got hit as I threw. Good job, Bell. It's a user catch, I guess. All I did was hit A and catch it. But what do you guys think of those new ticks, I guess, if that makes sense? What do you think of the new menus that drop down that tell you every time someone has a user something? I like the user catches, and I figured it'd look cool if you had it to where if you made a user pick, then you could do that, or a user catch, or user tackle, or anything like that, because it just kind of shows that you go out there and you do it yourself. But one thing that is kind of confusing is the fact that RB, good job, Cooks. The confusing thing is if you don't necessarily do the whole thing yourself, kind of like with the user pick, that's why I respect him so much, because you have to set it up yourself and you have to do it yourself. But even I have set it up to where I've gotten to use their hit stick, and I just had to hit B, click on the person, and hit him last second, and I got that. And that's nitpicky of me, and it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme, but it's the same to me as if someone were to click on last second and hit Y and just try to pick the ball, and they do get it. It's not the same as if somebody's doing it the whole time. Like if you were to use her and then hit stick fumble against a halfback or something, then that is something that's worthy of that annotation to come down. But that's just my personal view on it. Second rage quit, guys. That is 2 games. I'm going to try to keep this video shorter. The other ones have been kind of longer, and I've had to cut out a lot of stuff. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just hop off after 2. I'm going to show you my record real quick, and then we're going to get out of here. Here we go. We're 4-7. Well, we have the 4 out of the 7 wins we need. We're technically 4-1, and we've only lost the first game so far. The next 4 we've been all right. And dang, I know the first 2 are against some pretty high overall teams. These last 2 are against some teams that were closer to our overall. But I think in total right now, we're doing really well with how we're playing. That's just a pop down for the 82 overall. But I will see you guys next time.